All right, I'd like to welcome to the show Sarah Pyland. She is a holistic weight specialist coach. She does a bunch of things of that nature, and I think we're going to learn about it together. How you doing, Sarah?
I am doing good. How are you, John?
I'm doing well. So it's cool to speak with you because I'm brand new to the subject, but I was checking out your kind of your website and little things on your social media, and I believe the name of your company is Happy Camper Coaching.
Exactly. Yes. Happy Camper Coaching. I started it about a year ago.
Okay.
And as you kind of mentioned, I am a certified health coach and a weight loss
So
specialist.
let me ask you right off the bat, what exactly is holistic weight loss?
So that term holistic implies that you're looking at the whole thing. So when I start working with a client, instead of, unlike many weight loss methods, just look at what you're eating and how much you're working out. So
Right.
instead of just focusing in on like those two things, I look at the whole person. So that could be relationships, mental health, along with movement and your diet too. So that's pretty cool. It takes into account really everything.
Yeah.
One of my brand pillars, lose weight without dieting.
Okay.
So today we like the diet culture is so prevalent. We see it everywhere. We see it like standing in line for the grocery store and you see these magazines that are like lose 5 pounds with this magic pill. Um,
Yeah, I
we
need that pill, by the way.
Yeah, it doesn't exist.
Ah,
And the interesting thing too is when you're dieting, a lot of times what happens is you're in such a calorie deficit that your body actually starts to use your muscles, like eat up your muscles for
oh
fuel.
wow.
So when you gain the weight back, you actually gain back more fat than you originally had, and you have less muscle now, which in effect doesn't allow your body to burn as many calories throughout the day anymore.
Right.
Realize
Yeah, so
diets are actually harming us, and they're actually causing this vicious cycle of weight gain, which is kind of crazy and kind of depressing, because who wants to go on a diet and have no good results from it?
absolutely.
Well, that's kind of the cool thing about looking at the person as a whole is I work one-on-one with clients, and I work to create something that is specific to that person, because what might work for you might
Right.
not work for me, and vice versa.
Yeah.
We do cover that, especially right off the bat. We work on like balancing your blood sugar, which helps with weight loss and stress management and
Yeah.
all sorts of things, because they're all kind of linked together. So we'll start with that, but then we also take into consideration like your mental health and how you view yourself and what you think about yourself. So
Right. You at one point were looking in the mirror and not feeling like the best about yourself. And I think that might be what started you on your journey to what you're doing now.
exactly, yeah. So I can just tell the story now for the audience.
Yeah.
So currently I'm 24 years old, but when I was about 19, I had gone to Costa Rica. I lived there for about 5 months. But long story short, I was down there mostly by myself. I had a couple friends visiting, and there was definitely some emotional eating going on because I don't do great. I discovered all by myself for long periods of time.
Sure.
And I'm sure we've all heard the saying like freshman 15.
Oh yeah. And the quarantine 15, that's a new one too.
I like that. I haven't heard that yet.
Well, you could use that. If anybody put on the quarantine 15, give Sarah a call.
Yes, that's hilarious. I'm so using that. I got back from Costa Rica, and I think I'd probably gained like 20 pounds. So
Ooh.
I was about 20 pounds heavier than I am now. And I knew I didn't need to have the extra weight. I was self-conscious. I'd never been that heavy before.
How did you feel at that weight? Not like emotionally, but physically, how did you feel?
Physically, I don't think it made that big of a difference on me,
Okay.
besides maybe my pants and clothes being a little tight.
Yeah.
Which is the interesting thing, but it wasn't so much a physical issue. I wasn't having health issues or anything because of it, but emotionally, I was so insecure. And I was doing some research, and I came across a school to become a health coach. And I was like, I don't know what that is, but I was pretty sure it would help me lose this extra weight.
Right,
And
right.
the idea of working from my computer and online was really appealing as well. So I decided to go for it. And off the bat, I went into it thinking they're going to tell me exactly what to eat
Yeah.
and how I need to work out and what areas of my body I need to work out. And
And
I
that's
couldn't
not
have
the
been
case.
more wrong.
Yeah.
And then I grew up in Washington. Now I live in California. So I've
Washington, the
moved,
state.
yeah.
Okay. On the East Coast, I hear Washington. I think Washington, D.C., but I probably should think the state. What part? Is it a cool part like Seattle, or is it like some?
I lived like an hour south of Seattle in Tacoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tacoma.
Yeah.
Sounds
Cool.
American Indian, Native American.
Yeah, probably. All the cities up there have Native American names.
I'm sure. And beautiful mountain ranges and stuff over there, huh?
Yes. Have you been?
No, I haven't. I have to go for sure. Okay. So you went from Washington to Cali. And was this a conscious move on your own? Was this a family move? Was this
So my husband, I also got married within that time period.
Oh, by
too.
the way. And how long ago was that?
That was 2 years ago, right?
So
When
22 you got married.
yeah. So my husband's from California.
Now the proposal, did he speak to your parents beforehand? Do you even know if he did?
He did talk with my parents. They were in on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And was it romantic in your mind? Was he down on one knee? What type of setting scenario did we get this going in?
It was quite romantic. He had all of my friends in on it. So my friends took me that day to get like my nails done, because you have to have your nails done and,
Oh, right.
all that good stuff. And then we
Did you
went
have